So, how many weight loss ads have you seen on your social media feed this week? What about today? Oh, geez, Black Friday, this and that. Why is our weight always the topic of every conversation? True health isn't even a number, it's seeking our worth in Jesus and not the scale. But it's okay to have goals. How do we lean into His truth and stay off the internet? All right, grab your pen. This one's going to be good.
Hey, sister, welcome to Her Weight Loss Mindset. Are you sick of trying diet after diet and not losing weight? Do you wish you could find easy meal prep ideas for your family so you're not standing in the kitchen yet again wondering what everyone is going to eat for dinner that's in line with your goals? Do you spend hours Googling easy workouts but then have no time to do them because your motivation only goes so far? Hey there, friend. I'm Lindy Slaybaugh, Christian fitness and nutrition coach, encourager, and friend. I gained 100 pounds in my late 20s and struggled for years to get it off. 7 years ago, I found a basic system that works and has helped me lose over 90 of those pounds. I've been working with women in online fitness and nutrition ever since. In this podcast, I'll teach you how to lose weight in a way that honors God without obsessing about the scale, and meal plan and prep for your family, and follow a macro-based plan that allows you to eat the foods you love while you reach your goals. It's time to give God your health journey and watch Him make you new from the inside out. You've got this, sister. Now go grab your pre-workout or your third coffee like me, and let's chat.
Oh man, I am so excited. The Biblical Weight Loss Framework is going to kick off January 6th, and we are going to take a 3-month deep dive into your personal weight loss journey. All of the unhealthy mindsets that have kept you stuck, creating nutrition plans just for you, intentional movement. Oh, we're going to work through all of the things that have prevented you from really truly reaching sustainable weight loss to this point. And we are going to create a plan so that you can learn to love yourself where you are, reach those God-given goals, and truly walk in the purpose He's called you to. Find the link to join us in the show notes below. So, oh man, I don't know about you. I think 10 years ago, I was cleaning out on top of my kitchen cabinet and I found the cabbage soup diet that I had bought in like 2005, maybe. I was still living with my grandparents at the time. I had just graduated college. I gained a little bit of weight and oh my goodness, ab rockets, herba, whatever that shake is. 18 months of unfulfilled promises. I had, what's the Chuck Norris, like, I had that machine in my spare bedroom for years. I bought every trick, hook, line, and sinker, and none of it stuck. Why? Because it didn't fix my real issue. I was seeking my worth in my weight instead of Jesus. And I'm not going to lie, I still struggle in this area. The vanity bug bites at me big time, but the Holy Spirit is always there to rein me in and humble me. Even last week, I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this chick. She was talking about like eating animal organs, which I've heard is really good for you. But I just kind of paused for a moment just because I was a little disturbed seeing it on my Instagram feed. But just because I paused for like a hot split second, now every time I get on social, I am delivered an ad for organ supplements. Oh my gosh, ladies, I think it is time to clear our cookies and start to get out our Bible. The internet is not helping with our weight loss, and I'm going to share with you 3 truths today to just prove that point, okay? Truth number 1, losing weight and keeping it off takes time. There is no such thing as a quick fix. Think about your marriage. Think about dating relationships. Think about parenting. Think about your friendships. All good things take time to grow, and your health journey is no different. We have bought into the lie of lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. I know I have for decades. It doesn't work. If we do not fix what is in our head, we are never going to achieve sustainable weight loss. Truth number 2, your phone is not helping. We get on social media, we see all of these people who are exercising, especially as the new year comes, or people who have achieved a weight loss goal, and we start to covet and we start to compare and we start to get jealous. The envy comes out. We spend money on things that we can't afford in hopes of losing 10 pounds instead of God to just ask us or asking God to help us work through the struggles that we face. Prayer is free and it is at our disposal at every moment of every day. Your phone is not helping in your weight loss journey. One of the things that I ask my clients when they join the biblical weight loss framework is we do a social media audit. How many times are you picking up your phone every single day and getting on social media? If you're spending 10 minutes 4 to 5 times a day, that's about an hour. That's like a work day through the week. You're spending a work day on social media through the week. And what are you getting out of that? What could you have better done in that 8 hours during the week that would actually move you towards your goals, like food prep or go for a walk or have a conversation with a friend? Truth number 2, your phone is not helping. Ask God to give you the plan that you need. We're wasting valuable time on our phone when we could be seeking His will and plan over our life and our body. I want to encourage you and challenge you to put your phone away. If there are people out there that are achieving things that you want to achieve and you're feeling that pang of covetedness or jealousy or envy or comparison, unfollow. You are beautifully created in the image of Christ. And anytime we get on a website or see something delivered to us that steals our peace, we've got to bless and release. Truth number 3. You will never keep the weight off if you cannot love yourself for who you are, where you are today. The students that I work with in the biblical weight loss framework, they are embracing who they are today. They're experiencing true healing and transformation. Because if we can't love ourselves today, why do you think that weight loss will help you? What is it about you that would actually change as far as your character if you lose the weight that you want to lose? Nothing. You're going to fit into smaller sizes of pants, maybe. But what is weight loss actually going to do to your character? Nothing. You are beautifully created in the image of Christ. I think it's an amazing thing to have a goal. I think it's an amazing thing to learn to give God your journey. If you're listening to this podcast, that's your hope, that's your plan. But what is it that you think, who do you think you're going to become by losing some weight? Your character is not going to change. You're still going to be the beautifully created, wonderfully and fearfully made human that He designed before He said, let there be light. I'm glad you want to achieve a healthy goal. I'm glad that you want to live in a body that's going to allow you to be free of heart disease medication or, the inability to play with your kids. I want you to work towards your goals. But the internet isn't helping when we start to compare ourselves to other people. You have to learn to love yourself today for who you are today, so that when the weight loss comes, it's just a product of your obedience, not a definition or definer of who you are. You are who you are because of Christ and because who Christ says you are. That's enough. It's enough. One thing that I encourage my students to do is out loud every day say 3 things that you're thankful for your body. So your eyes, your ears, your arms, your belly. What has your body done that you're grateful for? I've said this a million times. If you woke up today with only what you thanked God for yesterday, what would you have? Would you even have your body? Would you have your hands and your feet and your vision and your sight? You maybe have birthed a child. Maybe when you were younger, you danced or ran a marathon. Maybe you've carried food into a local food pantry or you fixed dinner for your family. Maybe you've walked into a gym to support one of your kids. Our hands and our feet, all of these things we should be grateful for. We should love and appreciate ourselves for who we are today. Because truth number 1, losing weight, it takes time. Keeping it off sustainably takes time. That doesn't come from quick fixes and fad diets. The internet isn't helping because your phone isn't helping, because every single person you see out there that has something that you want, you start to covet. And truth number 3, you're never going to keep the weight off if you can't love yourself where you are today. In 2019, I was at my goal weight, but I was saying no to dinners out with friends. I was missing opportunities to spend time with people that I cared about because I was too worried about gaining a pound if I went out to eat and enjoyed myself. That's not a way to live. There's a better way. If you've got Jesus in your heart, which if you're listening to this podcast, most likely you do, you have literally everything that you could ever need. You have the best weight loss coach at your disposal. He is there to help you break every chain. And that is the point of the biblical weight loss framework. It is to push you to closer relationship with him through guided steps every day of the month so that you are learning to lean on the power of the Holy Spirit in your choices and break those chains. I really want to encourage you to start to take your weight loss journey to God in prayer, if you haven't already. And not asking him to take away your cravings, asking him to do X, Y, or Z, asking him to help you work through the traumas and triggers that are keeping you stuck. That is our main focus in the framework. Because people have filled your head with lies. You've probably filled your head with lies, and you don't even realize it. So learning to prayerfully recognize and work through those things is going to be key to breaking these unhealthy mindsets so that you can start to learn to love yourself today. I'd love to know 3 things that you love about yourself. Shoot me an email, lindyslaybaugh@gmail.com. Reach out to me on social media, Her Weight Loss Mindset. You are beautiful. You are perfect. You are worth working towards these goals, yes, in a biblical, God-filled way. I hope this blessed you.
Hey sweets, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may also want to lose weight without all the dieting and restriction? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It lights me up to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, it's time to go make a protein shake and get my sweat on. No more standing in the kitchen waiting for motivation to appear. I'll meet you back next week for another episode. Be blessed.